Good rising. It is Juday, or Naeem Shakam here, also known as Naeem Shakam, with the Pretty Coach Oracles, and I'm coming to do a rising reading. This one is personal. Yeah, I guess this one is probably going to be personal. I've definitely tried to clear my energy, but with what's going on, I feel like it's still going to come out. When I first opened the deck, I saw the Seven of Swords and I saw the Strength card, and I feel like that's dealing with some form of deception, and I'm hearing someone being done with something. A ship, usually Seven of Swords according to the traditional tarot, can sometimes mean someone is abandoning ship. So that ship, I feel, is a relationship. I also saw the Strength card, so I feel like a Leo and a Virgo energy could definitely be involved with this, or what have you. The Seven of Swords coming up, that means a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius energy could be very much a part of that. But I feel like somebody is because of deception and because of different type of manipulative tactics, it seems like somebody has decided to abandon ship. Or it also seems that damn, that's all I could think of right now. It's early in the morning. By the way, let me give the date. It is July 25th, and it's like 5 or something in the morning. But then I saw the Strength card along with the Seven of Swords, and I really felt like somebody was having the courage to address the deception, or somebody may have been having somebody may have been fearful, even to address it, or someone may have even been fearful of deception. Okay, and they could need to have courage to face it, to see a certain situation for what it was, which was, it was deceptive. Okay, if that's not the energy, it could very well be that somebody was just trying to plan things, and to try to ensure that something would come out the way that they wanted it to. But in doing that, I'm hearing it's like they took away power from certain people, and that made them be looked at in a way, in a manner, that caused them to look and appear as if they were deceptive. Yeah, so that's terrible. The next card I saw was the King of Wands when I was splitting the card to shuffle again for the second time, and that's at the bottom of the deck now. And I'm looking at the King of Wands again, and I see the Ten of Cups, which would technically be in the reverse. So I'm probably going to have to definitely turn these cards around to clear the energy. I'm going to do that really quick. Make sure that the cards are turned around. I wish I could pause on here, but I cannot. So y'all going to have to watch all of this happen. But yeah, with the King of Wands, that definitely tells me that that's some fire sign energy right there. When I was opening the deck, splitting the deck to get ready to shuffle, I did see the King of Wands and stuff. So that gives me Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius energy. It also makes me think of a married man, or at least a man who wants to be married, or who, he comes across as somebody who's responsible, generous, warm-hearted, big-hearted even. Somebody who genuinely has a desire to do what's right. That was what I saw. I want to say along with the Seven of Swords, because it had taken on the bottom card at that point. So, it could be this King of Swords energy that's operating in. And like I said, I feel like even if the guy is not in, and it could be a guy or a woman, first of all, but even though they're not trying to necessarily be super deceptive, like maliciously, I feel like they were wanting to make sure, it's like they were not being forthcoming with thoughts and desire, information and communication, and it just caused them to be seen as deceptive, even though that wasn't their energy and that wasn't where they were coming from. Okay. I do feel like maybe this person could definitely genuinely have a good heart, but it's not being made clear. So anyway, I'm straightening up these cards, guys. Please bear with me. I have saged myself, which of course has filled up the car. Spirit and ancestors, Holy Spirit, ancestors, righteous ancestors, I ask that you would come into this reading and just deliver all types of truth. Give me the proper messages for myself and for others, for our highest good and for the highest good of all those who are attached to this message and attached to us. So I'm getting closer to being finished with making sure that all the cards are upright. All right, so now let's go ahead and start shuffling and stuff again. I just split the deck and I see the 5 of Cups coming up. The Sun is also at the back of the deck right now where I'm about to get ready to shuffle, and this will be probably my last shuffle. But with this 5 of Cups here, I really feel like somebody is hurt. Somebody is feeling very, very bad. Very, very bad at this time. They're going to be dwelling, thinking, reminiscing about a relationship and how it ended, and they are going to have some major, I really feel like there's going to be some depression. Okay, some resentment I even hear. And like in the image on the card, somebody is focusing so much on something that did not go right to where they don't even see that they do still have a little bit of something left. And I feel like when I say of something, I'm going to just have to say feelings, hopes, desires, dreams, wants. There are 2 cups that are left in the 5 of Cups energy, which means there's still some hope for even that 5 of Cups situation. But I feel like with the 5, there was a lot of chaos that came with that, a lot of conflict that came within that relationship, and there had to be a lot of changes. I even feel as well that I'm hearing dark night of the soul. So this relationship is going to cause one or both parties to go into this place of darkness. But I don't feel like it'll be forever. With depression, somebody could be experiencing depression, and it could be something that is inherited specifically from a father. Okay, Spirit, I thank you so much. That's what I'm going to stop with, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and start shuffling and asking for the energy surrounding today. Spirit, I thank you so much, and I welcome you into this reading. I appreciate you. Heavenly Father, you know what messages need to be heard. You know why. I'm getting the first card to fly out of the deck, and it was in the reverse, is the 10 of Swords energy. I'm picking up another one. Wow. I was led to pull one out. That one that I was led to pull out is the Lover's card. So I really immediately feel like someone feels like, I still want to say that somebody feels defeated, even though the 10 of Swords definitely just came out in the reverse. I still feel that defeated energy. I feel like, but again, this is resonating already with me. Spirit, I ask for one more card discussing a possible outcome for our highest good with this situation, please, and this energy. Yeah. I don't feel that for that, but I'm just going to take this anyway, but I don't feel it for the answer that I asked for. So, I mean, maybe it is, maybe it's not. Go with it. Okay. I just heard to go with it, so I will. And at the bottom of the deck now, after I pulled the 3 cards that I'm led to pull, at the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Wands. You guys, I'm so sorry. I don't know if you'll be able to see. I'm in the car. There we go. We're going to have it back this way. So we've got the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck, which for me is I feel like right now it's just an energy. It's an energy in here, but I don't even feel like right now it's the overall energy. What I do feel, I mean, it could be. It could be. I think let me not say that. I think it still could be the overall energy of this reading, which could be the reason why this Four of Pentacles is coming out here. So some energy that some of us are heavily feeling is the Ten of Swords in reverse. Like I said before, I do still feel like some of us are really still feeling betrayed, which would be the Ten of Swords in the upright. But I do feel like some of us could be getting ready to come out of that energy, but we may not be able to realize that we're coming out of that energy because of how some things may have just transpired, like within the past week or so. Okay. With this Ten of Swords being in the reversals, I feel like this could be the end of the Ten of Swords energy. I really feel led right now to get my booklet because I want to make sure that I'm talking about all the possible meanings. Let's see, did I just put it? Yeah, let me go get that real quick. I want to talk about all the possible meanings of the Ten of Swords in reverse. Though, like I said, I do feel that this could definitely be talking about the ending, whether we know it or not. It's like the Ten of Swords energy, it's got to go. So anyway, let's get the Ten of Swords. So in the reverse, it's hallelujah. Yeah. In the reverse, the Ten of Swords talks about advantage, profit, success, and favor. But it also says that none of them are permanent. It says also power and authority. But I don't feel like this is not going to be permanent. I'm going to tell you that right now. I feel like this energy that we're coming out of, we could have been in it for a while. It could have been a while that we've been dealing with this betrayal, feeling just defeated. It doesn't even, but I feel like betrayal is a part of the defeat, you know, but I feel like, okay, warring. There's been a lot of conflict mentally, for sure, but even with words, even with actions of people, some people have been battling. And I feel like, of course, it's been in a divine spiritual union that this has been going on. There has been a whole war going on. Spiritual war. There's been a spiritual war going on in this particular relationship. And at one point in time, somebody or even both parties were feeling defeated. Both parties felt like probably just giving up and just calling it quits, just being like, oh my God, no. This can't work, you know, just, you know, a 10 of Swords is a progression from the 9 of Swords. And the 9 of Swords is overactive thoughts. It is pessimism. It is negativity and negative thoughts. It is anxiety. Okay. So a 10 of Swords is just pretty much a culmination of the 9 of Swords and the 8 of Swords energy. Okay. And the 7 of Swords, okay? You know, and those 7, 8, and 9, those all sometimes tend to have a negative connotation. And it is negative in most cases, but it's like usually because of 7, 8 begins to happen. 7 of Swords energy is deception, scheming, plotting. Control, right? And so therefore somebody could be in an abusive situation, even if it's mentally, which is to me it's the most devastating, because after somebody's mind is gone behind the situation, you can really do whatever you want to them physically, you know, or even emotionally. But anyway, what I'm saying that to say is it was a progression. There was deception, there was mind control, there was manipulation, there was mental and emotional abuse. From there, you went on to anxiety and negativity, probably at the thought of having to walk away from this toxic ass situation, or from a situation that wasn't totally beneficial, because there was all that sword activity going on, all that spiritual warring, okay, to the point to where it was just, I give up, you know. Both parties, I feel, were tired. both parties felt betrayed. And if it was a third party situation, even that energy was still coming back from the past, or even with the new person, whatever the case may be, however it may resonate. So that's the first card to fly out of the deck, was the Ten of Swords in reverse. But I'm so grateful that it's in the reverse, because like I said, I felt like that was the end. There's going to be no more of this betrayal. Self-betrayal or self-sabotage is also over. Favor is about to come upon a lot of us who are associated with this reading. First of all, let me not even say it's about to come up on. I feel like it's always been there, honestly, because this could have took us out. I would also say that people who was in this Ten of Swords energy before it was in the reverse, you could have contemplated suicide, or you could have contemplated, oh my God, death has got to be better than the things that I'm thinking right now, the things that I'm seeing that have happened right now. Death must be better than this. If you didn't, don't worry, I'll speak on my behalf, because I did, you know. That's kind of what got me to the point of, this is a lot, you know, this is so much to bear. The sun is coming out. I feel like a lot of things are about to just go in your favor. You're about to have favor among people. You're just like, and when I say favor, I'm talking about like their mind towards you is gonna be like, they're gonna see you for only what the Spirit wants them to see you for. The righteous Spirit of the Most High. What the Spirit wants for them to see in you. And I really feel like with the Spirit of the Most High God at work in a situation, this is where love comes into play and how it can keep on going. Because, I mean, and I can't say, you know, I don't feel like the Most High lies to us or him or itself. I feel like the Most High is very sincere. Like if the Most High expresses anger, jealousy, resentment, or any of these emotions that we feel, you know, it's probably legitimate, but the Most High still chooses, the Most High thought, the Most High thing, which is love to me, chooses to believe for the best, hope for the best, and see somebody in the best light. Despite the fact that they could have been Seven of Swords energy, Five of Swords energy, you know what I'm saying? Despite the negative energies in the Swords department. The Most High thought and the Most High God, or the Most High ruler or spirit, is what goes for the best. It's what goes for, okay, this may not look great right now, or this may not be great right now, but it could get better type stuff. So what I'm saying is, people are going to have favor. Like those of us who've been in this energy, we about to have some favor that I feel like is coming from all of this. It's like it's what's supposed to come after all this drama. It's what's supposed to happen. It's a turnaround. It's a turnaround. I'm gonna shut up because I took too long on that. The next card that came out. Okay, and first of all, before I go with this one, this Ten of Swords in reverse energy was the first card to come out. So I feel like this is the energy that is on a lot of people. Let me bring it back. I'm sorry. It's on a lot of people's minds. Okay. It's in there. If it's not on your mind, it's in your emotions. It's within your soul. You are tired. You are tired of warring. You are tired of fighting. And you do feel like you have suffered a great deal. You have taken hits, baby. You've taken so many hits that you have called it quits. Okay. But in this giving up, or in this just laying down to die, right, and to accept it or something like that, you're actually it's like, this is where when Spirit just brought back a scripture that talks about those who humble themselves will be lifted up, they'll be exalted, and those who exalt themselves will be brought down low. I feel like for some of us who are in this energy and we're feeling defeated, you have put yourself somehow in this place. Like you've allowed this to take place, even though it's not like you intentionally was like, yeah, let me go through all this hell. No, but you're at a place where you're like, wow, I can't anymore. And again, this could be both parties in the relationship here, okay? Or one person. But the point is, somebody is here. And because someone is here, because they're at a low estate at this point, they are about to be exalted. This is what is causing this energy. This is the cause of this effect, right? And with the Lovers card, it is for me, usually a divine union, possibly soulmate union, possibly karmic union. All of them unions to me are still divine. Whether they're karmic and they're more positive, whether they are karmic and they are more negative, whether they are a divine soulmate union where, it's a more positive experience. Not to say that there's no negativity and in the positive one, and not to say that there's no positivity in the negative one. It's just, to me, a karmic situation that's more negative, the highlights will be the negatives. A positive karmic relation to me will be something where mostly everything was positive. Yeah, there were a few hiccups and there were a few things that came out that needed to be addressed, but then they were addressed. Somebody elevated, and once they elevated, y'all were able to part peaceably. Or somebody was able to make peace with that situation. That's what I see a good karmic union as. Okay, a negative one, you can still have positivity in it, but when y'all part, it's probably gonna leave a bad taste in your mouth, but you'll eventually learn the lesson I believe that you're supposed to learn. Don't have to always be the case. These things can change. With the divine union, a soulmate union, I feel like even though there could be positive and negative in it, I feel like it could ultimately be positive. The lessons will be learned, and respected, and the people involved. It will bring real, true healing and stuff like that, even if you guys don't remain together. You see what I mean? But anyway, this is definitely involving a spiritual divine union, you guys. And with this being in the upright, I feel like there is a lot of love here. There is a lot of attraction here. It's mutual. I feel that both parties could learn from one another. But, I know I'm going to have to clarify some of these energies just so I can have a little more to go off of. But I feel like this union is supposed to bring healing. And even if it's fiery, even if it's not happening in a picturesque way that some of the people involved could think that it should, I feel like it's still happening. I feel like the healing is here. And you know what? Another way that I could see this is that this could be, no. I was going to say that, but no, it can't. I don't think it could be because of the last card that came out. So with the last card, let me move on and so I can go ahead and start clarifying everything. The last card that came out was the Four of Pentacles. And while normally I would like to read I will read the Four of Pentacles as discussing lack and touching on lack and somebody not wanting to let go, I do feel like those could still be elements within this union. Yes, probably on both parties' parts. But the one thing, like, remember, I asked Spirit, what would be the meaning for the highest good of those of us in this situation? Now, somebody may not want to hear this because with what you just experienced with this situation, you could feel like, oh, hell no. I'm not about to go through this again with this person. I'm done. Both parties could be on the I'm done. Both parties could have walked away. Both parties could be in their mind like, this is over. This is over. But with the Four of Pentacles coming out, I asked for the best possible outcome for our highest good. With the Four of Pentacles coming out, I feel like this has to mean that maybe you two aren't supposed to let go of one another. Okay? Whether you freaking want to or not, it might mean that you two are not supposed to let go. And I feel like it's not. Y'all aren't. We aren't. I have to include myself in this reading because I already knew it was going to resonate. But we aren't giving up. Somebody's not letting go yet. Somebody's not letting go. Okay? With the Lover's energy, that could be, to me, all these cards can indicate all signs, but there are more signs that are more heavily associated with each energy. The Lover's card usually is some Gemini aspect going on there. So wherever Gemini could be placed in your chart, some of that information or some of what I gave could resonate. I didn't give a lot. But I just want to say, I feel like there was a mutual connection. I feel like Geminis are twins, usually, okay? Or it's like they have two different sides here, okay? And I feel like both parties in this relationship, they have two different sides. And what was happening is maybe at the beginning, One side was presented, then the other side came out. The other side isn't something that's so pleasant, but I feel like it had to be shown to be healed. And again, I feel like this is in both parties. Nobody is off the hook here. Nobody's ever off the hook. But in a spiritual union, both parties are always going to be to blame, and both parties can always celebrate and receive praise and accolades when things go right, because it's like we're mirrors. We're reflections of the other. So there was a lot of blaming going on in this relationship. Blame game. And I have to admit I was guilty. I'm still guilty, shit. No lie. I would be lying. So I'm guilty. The other person is guilty. Whatever. But anyway, I just felt the need to go a little bit more in depth because I feel like I really didn't give that much stuff. But somebody really not trying to let go. And I feel like it could really be the energy of both of you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and start clarifying and asking Spirit. First of all, let me make sure that these cards are even turned. Okay. Upright. For the most part. I usually try to straighten up the cards, y'all, before I use them, but sometimes I may miss. So I'm going to move these cards off of my lap right now so that I can get the new energies up here. And it's not new energies, but they'll be more clarifying energies. But yeah, some favor is getting ready to come. Even though I don't feel like that's what somebody was thinking about. Okay, before anything comes out, Father, let me go ahead and shuffle these cards. But yeah, this Ten of Swords energy is done. It's definitely over. It's not coming back either. You remember I said that the Ten of Swords, the way that it's traditionally read, is that this is not a permanent advantage or favor and stuff. I do not get that vibe here. This is not that. This is going to be permanent. Like, I feel like this is not coming around again. Not to say that it may or may not. But I really get the vibe. I don't feel like this is happening again. Like, once this situation is rectified, whether it's rectified by both of the parties eventually coming back to one another and, because they couldn't let go and they come back and they really work hard to heal themselves within the union, whatever the case may be, honey. Okay. What I'm saying is y'all will never see that type of energy from one another again, is what I'm saying. That'll never happen again. That's the vibe I get from that. I do not get that it's only going to be short-lived. But truth be told, it could be the case. Like, it could indicate that, okay, there's going to be some success and some favor to come. Y'all, I forgot to talk about what cards I saw. The Lovers card I just saw as I saw the Lovers and I saw another one, but I can't remember the second one now. The first one, because I didn't shuffle without saying it. But I see the Lovers card here, so that's beautiful to see. And I see the Eight of Cups right now. This is the new shuffle and stuff like that. So somebody was walking away from a relationship. And it was a divine union. And I get the vibe that it's both parties. It's not just one person or the other. Like, both people have walked away from this damn situation right now. But I don't know if I think that they realize that it's the Lovers energy, that it was a divine union and stuff like that. But this battle, this war that they've been in, it was too much. It seems like it was too much. I'm looking at the King of Wands right here with the Eight of Cups. So, okay. So the King of Wands could have been the one who walked away. Not saying that the other person didn't too. I still feel like this was a two-person decision thing. But I feel like, it's important about, like, a King of Wands energy of Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius is also who, walked away. I'm going to split it one more time and shuffle once more, and then I'm going to be done. And the High Priestess is showing itself right here, and the King of Wands still at the bottom of this deck. So, High Priestess energy is Cancer. But it doesn't have to, these signs are just what's associated. The most important information is that the High Priestess, whoever this is, which I feel like it could be the feminine energy, but it's going to be the feminine energy. But I'm about to say it don't have to be a male or a female. But somebody knew about this situation. Somebody expected some of the energies. Somebody knew the way that this is going to play out. That's what I'm trying to say. Somebody knew the way this was going to play out, and they were kind of expecting it, okay? It's almost like that still small voice that shows you something and how it's going to play out. before it happens, it's like you get it, but then you it's not that you don't follow it, but you don't just take it for that, okay? But it's in your head. It's in the back of your mind. You knew that it was a possibility. All right, the Five of Pentacles just came out, but I didn't ask no questions yet, so I'm not going to take it. But again, that's a real energy that's going on right now. I know personally for myself, I feel like I have been pretty much left out in the cold at this point. And especially financially, I'm about to be experiencing some hardships, you know. Kind of was already doing that anyway, but now it's really about to be the case because it is. So now I'm going to go ahead and ask Spirit to help me to clarify the 10. You know what? Okay, I feel like that could be... okay, Spirit, please help me to clarify the 10 of Swords. Help me to stay focused. Help me to clarify the 10 of Swords. Oh, no, Lord. That's... Okay, well, let's see how many. That we'll have to take these. And I don't even know. Okay. So with the 10 of Swords, we've got the Knight of Swords, 3 of Wands, and the 6 of Wands. So I feel like somebody is fierce and determined at this point to think clearly, logically, rationally. And it looks like the story that's being told here is that they are going to ferociously and fiercely go after the things that they feel like they want. The things that they feel like that they should, something that they're passionate about. Like they're reaping their rewards. Okay, whatever that may mean for some of us watching. Somebody is waiting on their ships to come in and they're going to be victorious. We got the Knight of Swords, the 3 of Wands, and the 6 of Wands here. I really get the vibe that somebody is about to get some clarity. This Knight could be a young adult male, or it could be a female energy. But I just get the vibe more than anything, somebody about to be focused. They're about to be focused. I feel like I'm in that energy. Like I know that it's time for me to obviously focus right now to make things that I desire happen. You know, because I don't have a choice. I have to. You know, with the 3 of Wands, it's a lot of emotional things happening. There are birds flying in the card. So I really feel like we're going to have to be... There's a lot of emotions going on. That's number one. So a lot of us could be emotional at work. That was me. A lot of us could just be emotional surrounding the work that we're about to have to put in, the efforts that we're about to have to put in. But we also can feel that it's going to be worth our while. We can also feel like we're going to get back what we're putting in. That's a beautiful thing. And I feel like that was solidified with the 6 of Wands, because the 6 of Wands talks about elevation. It talks about victory. It talks about being recognized for the work and the effort that you're putting in. Okay, so some of us could have started a new job, and that advantage and that profit and that favor that we may have, it may be in the eyes of our superiors. It may be in the eyes of our employers. Okay, where it's like you are driven, focused right now. You're going to be doing what it takes to learn about whatever your respective role is, and you're going to excel because of it. With the 6 of Wands, that could also deal with promotions, you know, when it comes to work. But I also feel like this is and it's something that you're passionate about too. That's another thing I want to say. You could eventually be over people. You could be training people, and people could like the way that you do. They could like your style, you know. Anyway, that's that with that. I think this also could be still with a relationship though. But I really still feel like it could be with the relationship, but I feel more so that this is the energy about work, putting in work. And I don't feel like that's towards the relationship. I feel that that's more driven and geared towards real work that you're doing. But the Wands can also deal with communication, passionate communication, and it can also deal with sexual energy. And so again, there is some sexual energy here. We've got an 8, pretty much, because we got the 6 of Wands plus the 3 of Wands. 8s deal with balance. Okay, so I don't know, like maybe somebody getting in this energy is going to cause them to find some form of balance within themselves, and they're definitely attractive to somebody. Somebody definitely feel them sexually. Okay, Spirit, please help me to clarify the Lover's card. Lord, this is why I have to stop. I can't stop doing them in the car now, but gosh, hold on, guys. Let me make sure another cord did not fall down there. Okay, I don't think it did. I gotta cut my car back on. I need some heat right now. Okay, so the card that flew out of the deck right there in trying to clarify the Lover's card is, okay, I'll leave this one on over here. It's the Six of Pentacles, but it's also in reverse, okay? Six of Pentacles in reverse can deal with generosity. It can deal with the fact that somebody is, they're very giving with their resources. Okay, it could be to the point to where it's actually bad, like it could be detrimental to them if they're not careful. Okay, but with this being in the reverse, for some reason I feel like somebody's not giving to something anymore. Okay, even if the way that they were giving, it was still slightly imbalanced, because whenever I see the Six of Pentacles in the upright, I still always notice that the scales are slightly imbalanced. They're not totally together. So with that being said, with the Six of Pentacles being in the reverse, I can read that a couple ways. Either somebody is totally not giving to a relationship right now anymore, or the reason that they're not giving is going to be because they're looking for fairness and equality now, balance within it. Okay, and the other reason could be because that energy is going to be gone of not oh, I heard it. There's not going to be any more, like somebody is not dealing with the inequality anymore. That's over. That's done. Let's keep on going. Wait, let me see. Did I put that little booklet back up already, or can I get it? Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's see. Let me get another understanding of the Six of Pentacles, y'all. Give me a minute. Six of Pentacles in the reverse could talk about desire. It could discuss whatever the hell cupidity means. I don't know what that means. Envy, jealousy, or illusion, okay? I feel like this definitely deals with desire. I do feel like this can have some jealousy and envy in there for sure. Yep, I would agree with that in this Lover's card. I feel like that's some of the energy that has been surrounding this union. Envy, jealousy, because of the fact that there has been some inequality. Somebody could have been given off the illusion that they were balanced, or the illusion that they were fair, but you weren't really being fair. That's the first card to come up for Lover's card. Is the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. That could be Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy, because it's the Pentacles, but it could also, to me, give Libra with the damn with that sign in there. Okay, and so it could be the Libra who was operating in that energy. Could be. We could have some blinders on. Spirit, please help me to clarify the Lover's card. What's more energy that is surrounding this? What's more energy surrounding this Lover's card, Spirit? There's a card that flipped out. I mean, there's a card that did come out of the deck, but it didn't flip over. And these two just decided that they was going to do something, but they didn't flip over. And now they're on my thumb. We're going to keep it pushing because y'all didn't show yourselves. And I could have just turned this one around. We're not doing that. Let me see what this one says. It's the Queen of Cups coming out. I'm going to put it back in the deck. But somebody was a nurturer. Somebody could be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. There's somebody who's very loving and nurturing, but also, you know, very emotional. But at the same time, with the Queen coming up, the Queen was sideways this time. So I do feel like the Queen might not have been at her best for whatever reason. Could have been because of the things that she was experiencing in this doggone situation. Hold on, y'all. A card. I don't know where this card then went to. Oh my God, I'm making it so long and drawn out. So long and drawn out. Okay. Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles just came out. Oh my word. That's a good energy, but I put the Queen of Cups up, but like I was saying about the Queen of Cups, this is a loving, generous woman. This is a woman who, you know, could be a mom, but even if she's not a mother, she, you know, could have a mama nature, you know. Like for some reason I feel the need to say that even when you was growing up, you had a mothering nature. You were the person who kind of looked out for everybody. Like for example, right now the only thing I'm getting is something to express. Well, like when I used to go to the club sometimes with my family and my friends, like not because I was really the person to be a part of that scene, but I did love my family. I wanted to be around them, and so I would go and I would be that person who hold everybody purses. I was that person watching everybody from a distance, just trying to keep an eye on everyone. So I feel like you have a protective and nurturing nature about yourself, whoever that may resonate with. Maybe that's the reason why the Queen of Cups showed herself, but she did come up for whatever reason sideways. So it's sideways. I be reading it sometimes because I feel led to, sometimes. All the time I don't, but she did come up sideways, and sideways means she's not quite reversed and she's not upright either. So I feel like whatever was going on, it had her out of place. It had her out of place. So the Queen of Cups in this relationship could have felt out of place. That could be one understanding. Spirit, give me another understanding. Oh, before I move on, we got the Ten of Pentacles here. Ten of Pentacles talks about family situations. Like somebody could have wanted to build a family in this union. Somebody could have thought that family was going to come from this union if it has not as of yet. And more so about family business. Like somebody is trying to build. The Ten of Pentacles energy is a trying to build card to me, along with maybe the Three of Pentacles and even also the Three of Wands. The Ten of Pentacles talks about financial security, financial abundance, financial gain, and wealth. Somebody is a wise businessman or woman. Okay, it could talk about the fact that somebody could be getting ready to inherit some form of money with family, from family members, you know, or from some type of settlement or something like that. Some type of money and influx is about to come in. We got two tens at this point on, it's not the table, but we got two tens out right now. Okay, those usually are dealing with completions, something being whole at this point. So I don't know. Maybe a part of this spiritual union has a lot to do with getting money right, developing a better relationship with money. Also, that energy could deal with Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo as well. That could be somewhere important in somebody's chart. Yeah, but the beautiful thing about the Ten of Pentacles coming out is that somebody look like they thinking about planning for family wealth, you know, building for family. It's kind of unfortunate, but in a way it's a good thing, because again, you know, even if you guys are separated at this time, for whatever reason, I'm feeling I have to say this, even if you are separated at this time, even if you both have walked away because y'all was like, no, this is not going to happen, because of the spiritual war and the attack that's been going on, there's something still here. That's all. I don't know what else to say. There's still something here. Okay, Spirit, please help me. Give us one more card to discuss the energy of this Lover's card, please. The best possible outcome, maybe. The best possible outcome I asked for. Now, the reason why I'm thinking and looking somewhere is because this card can mean a lot of different things, okay? I did ask for the best possible outcome right towards the end and this flipped up and came out. But I do want to talk about the other meanings that might not necessarily be so positive about the Hierophant card. So I'm gonna get the negative out the way first. I'm getting the bad news out the way first. I feel like with this union, we know it's spiritual. That was a given. Spirit gave me that immediately. I feel like it's a divine union. It's true and it's confirmed with this 5, with this Taurus, with this spiritual juggernaut here coming out with the Hierophant. Okay, I feel like somebody, this is definitely a spiritual union, but somebody in the union could be very religious. Okay, and religion is different from spirituality. It really is. For me, I'm learning that to be spiritual means to truly be connected to the divine. When you're religious, you know, not to say that you don't have to be connected to the divine, but I'm saying you could be doing things just out of the fact that, oh, it's what I'm supposed to do, or it's what our practices say that we're supposed to do, but there still not be your heart behind it. Like your intent might not be to really do what you're supposed to. You could be doing it for show. Okay, that could be some of the energy going on in this union. Somebody could feel like this about the person. Okay, a person in this union. All right. What else is what I would consider to be kind of a negative trait of this? Somebody could be like to other people, this person look like they got their shit together. To other people, they look like such a pious, respectable, admirable person. And this is the way that this person comes off. But they're nasty. And by nasty, it could be freaky, but I don't mean like that. My understanding is that they could be actually very snooty, very arrogant, very stuck up, very much on a high horse, the holier than thou people or person. Not to say that they really are, but this is how they're coming across. Okay, that's the negative. Now to get into the positive shit, this to me is definitely indicative of a spiritual union. So this had to happen whether you wanted it to or not. That I gotta say that first. 5 also indicates change, you know, chaos and conflict. That's all the energy surrounding this. This is also a card talking about commitment. So this was a union where there was either marriage on the table, y'all thought y'all was married, y'all considered yourselves married, even if y'all wasn't married on paper. This could be common law marriage, or of course this could be marriage according to the law of whatever land and state that we are in. Okay, but this is definitely a commitment here. All right, and I was asking about the best possible outcome, describing, clarifying this divine union, and we get this card. Okay, I do still feel like it has the negative implications that card can bring. That's a part of it, but it also could mean that the commitment somewhere, though both parties talking their shit, though both parties are saying I'm done and it's over, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, because that 5, that commitment card still came out, and I did put it out there like I'm looking for the best possible outcome here. So again, remember when I said at the beginning of this, you know, with this 10 of Swords being in the reverse, something is about to change. Something is happening here where if y'all still remain together like I perceive you, we will, or even if y'all, like, let me tell you what I mean by remain. Like, y'all could be separated now, but the feelings are not gone. Okay, both parties I feel like are really still holding on. Okay, really still holding on, but that may not be what both parties are seeing in the right now in the physical, right? So I'm saying that to say, before I mentioned that because of this 10 of Swords energy, because we completed that energy is never coming back again. So with the commitment card coming out to clarify this divine union, I feel like, yeah, y'all may be separated now. When y'all come back together, that's not going to be something that y'all go back towards. There's going to be like a recommitment, you know, a renewal of commitment here. Some people, like, I feel like before there was a commitment, but only maybe on a spiritual level and maybe verbal, but in the actions of each party, No, everybody still seemed to have been for themselves. But this time around, there's going to be I feel like a true commitment. But who knows? Time will tell. So now, Spirit, I'm asking to help me to clarify this energy surrounding this Four of Pentacles. What's the energy surrounding the Four of Pentacles, Spirit? Ace of Swords coming out. Somebody gonna get some clarity from the divine. Somebody is gonna see something. They're gonna be like, see. Not but I feel like they're just gonna realize some things. And I feel more so that this is still gonna be both parties. This is not just gonna be one person. Even though it look like, hold on, y'all. I don't know if y'all can hear me now, because my volume is doing something because of the way I have to have my little stand set up. But yeah, Ace of Swords came out. Some truth is being revealed. Some truth will be revealed about this connection, I feel. Some truth is about to have to be revealed about this connection. Spirit. Okay, another card had flew out. 9 of Wands in reverse. See, the 9 of Wands talks about somebody feeling the need to protect themselves a lot. A breakup needing to happen with the purpose of somebody coming back together again. And in this particular deck, it can also indicate the fact that, okay, I'm really tired of going on about this. I'm tired of fighting. I'm tired of the negative energy. I'm tired of all the bad, agitating messages of agitation, hearing things I'm not really trying to hear no more. Maybe about even somebody's perspective about you. Somebody could be just steady telling you about how bad you seem to them and yada, yada, yada. This could be what's going on for both parties. But when it's in the upright, sometimes there's still hope. Sometimes somebody is still trying to fight. Sometimes somebody's still trying to hold on. But with this coming out in the reverse, I feel like maybe that's not the case anymore. Let me get what the 9 of Wands could definitely mean in the reverse here. Let's see. Okay, so the 9 of Wands in the reverse can deal with obstacles. It can deal with, they said the word calamity. Let's see, where did that 9 of Wands go? Adversity, okay? I feel like some adversity is here. It's about to come if it's not already coming. But I feel like somebody is kind of standing in the face of that. That's what the 9 of Wands usually means for me in the upright too. So with it being reversed, either that can mean that energy is over, or it could in fact mean that it's still some more obstacles and some more adversity that's coming. Okay, that's coming, which could have been the reason why the Strength card revealed itself a little bit earlier. That could be in regard, and it's Wands energy, so I feel like that's definitely some fire sign energy. It don't have to be. It could actually be air. But whatever the case, however it may resonate for you, somebody could either be coming out of that energy of trying to continue fighting for something. They could have let it go or what have you. Or it can mean the end of this need to feel like you still gotta fight, standing on this one leg. Okay, toe up, battered, hurt, trying to make it work anyway. It could be the end of that energy. There were 2 other cards. Oh no, there were 3 other cards that came out. Okay, the 3 other cards that came out, not all swords. Okay, so the first card that I actually saw before I opened the rest of these up is the 9 of Swords. Okay, but I actually feel like that's gonna be the last card. It's gonna be the last card. Or maybe it don't have to be. Maybe it could still be. Okay, so I'm gonna read them like this. The 9 of Swords energy. We know that the 9 of Swords deals with negative thoughts. It deals with anxiety. It deals with overactive thoughts, okay? As a direct result of somebody, you know, all this energy right now has come, I feel like, from walking away, both parties walking away. So somebody, you know, is experiencing some anxiety behind the situation. They're not being able to sleep at night. They're like, damn, you know, what the freak is going on here? What is going on here? I don't need this light no more. Thank you, Spirit, for the sunrise. All praises. Yeah, somebody is kind of like wondering what, like, I think a lot, we could be questioning what's happening. What have we done? You know, the Four of Pentacles also came back out to clarify itself. So I feel that maybe this either can still hold on to the lack energy, somebody not wanting to, somebody clenching, they being stingy with money and not wanting to give to a situation maybe, or feeling like maybe they need help financially, like they don't have enough. Or this could also definitely indicate what I said the Four of Pentacles is definitely talking about right now, which is the fact that somebody holding on to their feelings, okay? Maybe somebody was stingy with their damn feelings in this situation as well. Being stingy with your feelings. You ain't telling the truth about your feelings. You're not. Okay. Yeah. The Seven of Swords energy and the Four of Pentacles are together. They were the last two cards that I was looking at. And I feel like somebody has been holding on to their damn feelings, and they just been fabricating. They've been operating in some form of deceit and deception surrounding their feelings, and maybe even surrounding money. I feel like somebody could have a lack mentality, but they was pretending like they didn't, okay? They was pretending like they was a king who can make shit happen for themselves. But in all actuality, you needed help financially, but you wasn't saying that. You didn't say that. Spirit, give us some more to indicate the best possible outcome of this again, please, with the Four of Pentacles. Give us some more insight. And then I'm going to let you guys go because I'm going to have to get ready to go into this Walmart and also get to work. Two cards have fallen out of the deck. Let's see what they are. Wow. They are the Three of Swords and the Strength card. I feel like there's still a lot of confusion with the way that this ended. Like, first of all, this ain't fucking over. I mean, it could be. It really, don't get me wrong, like it could be. Like, y'all both probably feel like this is over. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. But again, I feel like it's not. I feel like it may not be, okay? This Three of Swords could definitely indicate the fact that there's still confusion surrounding this relationship. There's confusion even about the way that it ended. Somebody was withholding their feelings. Maybe this person wasn't clear. They don't express themselves very well. So I don't know. Y'all know better than I do about your situation. Mine, this resonates for me. But I feel like a lot of stuff was still being held back. Okay, probably on both parts here. But the point is, it left this illusion up, this deception. Y'all probably both didn't even tell each other about how y'all really motherfucking felt. Strength card coming up here with the, I feel like it's together. Like the strength in the heart coming out with them both flipping out and coming out together. They didn't flip over, but with them falling out of the deck together, I feel like you need them together. We are going to need courage and strength to face whatever is going on, this heartbreak, you know, because there has been some heartbreak because of the way that this just ended. Some stuff is still in the air, even though it's really not actually. In my case, my person said they're done at this point with me, so that's what it is for you know, or what have you. Yes, it breaks my heart. You know, I'm always the person who don't really be feeling like it's over, so I can't trust myself with that. But I do feel like there was a lot withheld. I do feel like there was a lot not being said, and that ultimately this person was getting angry with the things that I was talking about, okay? Moving on, just like I was getting angry as well, but, you know, shit. it is what it is. Sorry, y'all. My polar lips is kind of got some residue from like a lip gloss that I put on. So that's bothering me and I gotta fix it. Moving on. I feel like with whatever conversation just happened, the information that came out, it still hurt. And it still left somebody in confusion. It still left someone in confusion. And because of that, it's like, I feel like the confusion is about matters of the heart too. It's like, oh my God, like we were just together, or oh my gosh, we just said we were going to work things out. Because that's what happened for me. We just said we were going to work things out. We just said we were going to try to be together and do this and yada, yada, yada. And then all of a sudden, it's not even probably all of a sudden, this is probably always supposed to happen, but it still came up like abruptly. Now we're at this place where we're receiving messages about it being over and it's not going to happen and we're done. So somebody's going to have some strength. Someone's going to have to exercise courage. I do feel like that's the Leo card here. So there could be definitely Leo energy going on, you know. So Leos, this could include you guys. This could include Taurus, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Everybody is represented here, but yeah, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, because it's a whole lot of air out here. All the elements is involved in this. Lord. But yeah, those are, you know, those are the last two cards to come out. I'm gonna at the bottom of the deck, I just looked at it. I didn't mean to, but I did. So I got to say something now. We got the Knight of Pentacles, which for me, the Knight of Pentacles is somebody who's focused and determined on creating stability. This could be somebody's energy where now that's what their focus is. Just creating some security and stability for themselves. Okay. And for some reason, I feel like it is for themselves, because they're in this particular card, they're not offering it. It doesn't look like they're extending it away from themselves. It seems like it's their shield, right? So somebody is going to be, this is a form of protection for yourself. Maybe one of us in this union, you know, we were codependent. We had not done for ourselves in a while. And now we're having to get back into that place where you have to provide for yourself, and it's going to be a shield. It's going to be a defense for you. Okay. It's going to be something that protects you. So yeah, let's see what's after that. The Knight of Cups, Two of Wands. Somebody gonna have to make a decision after somebody come in making an offer, or something. Could be apology, could be an offer of love, or it could be both. Cancer, Scorpio, Piscean energy. Two of Wands is about a decision that has to be made if it wasn't already made. Usually I feel like that's with the Two of Wands upright, it's a decision that has to be made about what option somebody gonna choose, what path, what direction, where you gonna go. The Chariot, somebody's gonna be trying to move forward after that. And the Three of Pentacles, building and working together. And could come from a period of enlightenment. Being still, that's a Pisces energy. Somebody could also find out that they're pregnant with the Three of Pentacles energy. Don't got to be the case, but it could be. All right, guys, that's going to be the end. Again, the overall energy is the Ace of Wands. It's a new beginning. It's a new opportunity. It is a new passionate beginning, okay? It's some definite sexual attractions. It is somebody, y'all gonna be doing it. Okay, so by the time y'all come back together, when all this dust has settled and things clear, and maybe again, because clarity will be coming, yeah, y'all gonna be getting on the good foot, and y'all gonna probably be getting it in. I really don't feel, even though I know aces deal with newness, I don't feel like this is gonna be a brand new person, but it still could be for some of us. Okay, so I need to read it as such as well. Some of us could walk into a totally new situation. And it could be with another fire sign, or a fire sign, because everybody who's watching this is not going to be a fire sign like me. How presumptuous. But guys, that's it. I pray that something was said that confirmed the things that were going on with you. I know sure as hell that some things were confirmed for me. Please write your comments. Let me know what you think about it. Share your testimony. Share what's going on with you. And I feel like I need that just you know, to feel, not, I don't have to have it, but it always helps when you realize that you're really not by yourself in a situation. So that's all I mean by that. Guys, shalom. Have a wonderful day. Please send up prayers, send positive energy to me, please, because I definitely need it. Yeah. All right. Please don't forget to like, rate, and comment this video. Please also, if any of the readings that I've ever done, you know, make sense to you or what have you, or if you like my style of reading and you like what I do, please let's connect with each other this way. Subscribe to the channel, and make sure that you hit the notification bell. I love you guys with the love of the Most High. I'm gonna be done. I gotta go. I love y'all.